Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Melissa, and today is part 2 of my skincare series, if you will. This is going to be mostly focusing on drugstore options. My earlier video, which I can never remember, I think it's this side. I'll leave a connection for you so that you can click on that and watch that, which is all my core Paula's Choice products. You know how much I love that brand. But I wanted to explore the drugstore and see if I could find options there. I wouldn't call them dupes because they're certainly not dupes, but options, really good options that fit the bill. And with the exception of maybe one product, these really get very high ratings, and on Paula's Choice Beautypedia website, as well as some other blogger websites where I have a couple products that Paula hasn't reviewed yet, so I did some different kind of research on those. But I've been using these pretty much exclusively for about the last month. I've been really happy with them. Some I've been using a little bit longer than others, but oh my gosh, I'm really pretty pleased with these. So I wanted to share those as part of this series. I will say it is a little bit challenging, not impossible, but challenging to find good products in the drugstore. I find that the packaging can be really misleading. They're definitely very heavily marketing. If you find something you like, they often take the same formula, repackage it, and call it something new to kind of keep interest going, or a product gets discontinued between the time that you buy it, like it, and finish it, and then you go back to get it, and it's nowhere to be found, and you're starting over, which is so frustrating. Those are the challenges I find with the drugstore. And also, I also think that they don't use as many good skincare ingredients. Like, you're not going to find a lot of high-end skincare ingredients in the drugstore products. You might find one or two, whereas Paula's Choice, you'll see, multiple really good skincare products mixed in with her different moisturizers or toners or something. So you're getting a big bang for your buck there. But let's get started with the drugstore. So as I was putting this together, I really tried to find products in the similar categories that I presented in my earlier video. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with cleansers, and I have two different cleansers because, as you know, I like a foamy cleanser in the shower, and I like a creamy cleanser at night when I'm taking off my makeup and just washing my face at the sink. So I'm going to start off with the creamy cleanser. This is the Neutrogena Ultra Gentle Hydrating Cleanser. So this is $9.50 in the drugstore, and you get a very generous amount of this. This will last you a long time. So this is hypoallergenic. It's very gentle on the skin. It's not going to strip it. It's going to leave you soft and hydrated while removing your makeup, and I find it does all of those things. So next up is the Neutrogena Foaming Cleanser, and this is one I would typically keep in my shower, and it's a great foaming cleanser that's going to remove your makeup. Again, this does not strip your skin, and it doesn't have any ingredients that are going to clog your pores, so it's anti-comedogenic, and it really does a great job. This retails for about $5. So for a toner, and this was one I really struggled with finding a good toner in the drugstore because so many of them really have a lot of alcohol in them and are very stripping, so be very careful when you're shopping for a toner. But I found this one at Target, and it's the Pixi Glow Tonic. And this, I was excited to see that it has 5% glycolic acid. So this is going to help on a daily basis, help refine the texture of your skin and help reduce the signs of aging that you may have developing. I'm really excited about this product. This is about $15, but you are getting some really good skincare ingredients in here. I just apply this with a little pad, and I do bring it up under my eyes. So I would typically let this dry before I move on to the next step. So the next up is a facial oil. As I talked about earlier, these are huge in the market right now. Just about everybody offers one. They come at all different price points. So the one I was able to find is the Physicians Formula Argan Ultra-Nourishing Argan Oil, and this is about $15. It doesn't have any fragrance in it. It absorbs nicely into the skin, but it is only one type of oil, which is I wouldn't say it's atypical. A lot of brands only have, this is the kind of oil we're presenting. This is no fragrance, and I generally just tap this in where I need the extra hydration. Last night I actually mixed it with my moisturizer and went to bed, so I got some extra moisturization, almost like a little bit like a sleeping mask, if you will. So I really enjoyed that. I woke up this morning, my skin was really well hydrated and very soft. I'm not a huge Physicians Formula fan in general, but this is really top notch and I really like it. So next up in my morning skincare routine would be a moisturizer that has an SPF in it, and that's what I'm going to put on my face before I apply any kind of foundation. But I always want to make sure I have a good sunscreen product on first, so that I know even if the foundation I choose doesn't have any sunscreen in it or has a light amount of sunscreen, I know I'm going to be very well protected. I chose this one from Olay, the Olay Regenerist line. Regenerist lotion with sunscreen, and it has an SPF of 50. And this is just a really great little lightweight cream that you can blend in. I like this. It hasn't broken me out. It might have a tiny bit of fragrance. It's really hard to find stuff in the drugstore with no fragrance, let me just tell you. Let's see, this has a chemical sunscreen in it. It has the avobenzene sunscreen. But it is very lightweight and it works great for people with oily skin. That can be a challenge to find a lightweight product that offers sunscreen protection if you're oily. So I highly recommend this. And I do also bring this up under my eyes. I don't find it stings or burns. This is a really great little daytime moisturizer with sunscreen. I like it. So as I would do in my nighttime routine, I wanted to find some kind of a treatment product from the drugstore that I could incorporate to enhance what I already have going on here. And this was very challenging. But again, I discovered the Pixi line at Target, and I really am surprised at how nice these products are. So this is the Pixi Overnight Glow Serum, and it has a 10% glycolic acid, and it is about $24. So this you would apply after cleansing and toning. It really just is just a little treatment. It's got a very thick texture to it, but it just blends in beautifully to the skin, and it has little or no fragrance. So I would apply this to my skin overnight after my toner, and just let it work its magic overnight. It's going to help exfoliate the skin, and it's going to help diminish fine lines, the little sun damage that you see, and just overall give you a brighter, clearer complexion over time. I would start out with once a week and then gradually build up and see how you feel. Maybe you can incorporate it twice a week. Everybody's skin is different and everybody can tolerate it differently, so you're going to have to take it one step at a time. To finish off my nighttime routine, I wanted to find a nighttime moisturizer that had some skin enhancing benefits to it. Now this one did not come as highly rated as all these other products. All these other products are seriously 5-star ratings, and this only has a 3-star rating, but this is really the best one I could find that didn't break me out. Yeah, this little baby over here was something I had tried earlier and it broke me out. It was just in case you're interested, the Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair Moisturizer, which comes very highly recommended. That broke me out, seriously. So I have to steer clear of that. It might work for you, but proceed with caution. Okay, so what I ended up with is the Olay Total Effects Anti-Aging Moisturizer. It's about $22 at the drugstore. What I liked about this is it was in an airless pump. It has antioxidants in it, so it's going to have some skin care ingredients built into it. And it does have a little bit of fragrance, however, so it is pretty low on the list, but it is a little bit thicker, and it's a lovely moisturizer. And I do bring this up under my eyes. And this has not broken me out at all. So what you're going to notice that's missing from all of this that I just talked about, none of these products have any retinol in them, which is really disappointing. Or at least none of the ones that I could find that were in packaging that I felt was acceptable had a retinol in it. So I actually, was looking, and I did find a retinol product that can be added. It's an additive to your skincare routine that is stable. It's in a packaging that's very stable, and it is effective, and it gets very highly rated on Paula's Choice website, and it's from the Salma Hayek Nuance line. So this is called the Nuance Overnight Time Released Retinol Capsules. You all thought that was something in a jar, but they are capsules. So the way you would use these is you would just twist off the top and squeeze this out. And you can either add it to your moisturizer. Can you see? I don't know if you can see that. It's clear. You can either add it to your moisturizer, or you can put it directly, on your skin. And there's enough in that capsule to really do your whole face. I know some people are going to think, oh, that capsule's a little gimmicky. However, it does keep the product really fresh. You're not going to take too much and have, go put too much on your skin. It's measured out, so it's going to be the right amount for your skin. And actually, I think it's kind of a cool little product. If you wanted to travel with it, you could just bring 2 or 3 capsules for the couple of nights you're going to be gone, and you don't have to bring a big bulky jar of something. So I kind of like that aspect of it. And these are $22. And I think it's about a month's supply in one of these little jars. So if I add up all of the things I talked about in today's video, that comes to $133.50. So that is about $100 savings over what you can get from Paula's Choice. So it's something to think about. They're not dupes by any stretch of the imagination, but they could be options. Maybe you want to go with a cleanser from the drugstore and spend your money on some of the more treatment products from Paula's Choice, mix and match. You can certainly do that. I think that's a great way to go. So that wraps up my drugstore skincare options for you. Again, I would love to hear it. If you have some great drugstore products that you think I should look at or try, or maybe other people should try, leave them in the comments below, but make sure you also include your skin type so people know what kind of skin type you have, because that'll help them decide whether this is a product that's going to work for them. So remember, #SkincareIsSexy. It's the foundation of any great makeup look, is by having really good, healthy looking skin. So take care of your skin and wear sunscreen every day, regardless of your age. It's never too late to start. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you real soon. Take care. Bye.